Ciao, this is Marc Marcantonio, and today I have a tip for you to show you four different ways in which you can take screenshots on your Lowrance HDS Live 12 that I have right in front of me. So, what is a screenshot, first of all? A screenshot is a capture or screen print, so to speak, of the image that you have on your HDS at any moment in time. So when you're out fishing and you are checking out the lake looking for structure or looking for fish and you find something particularly interesting to see on your screen, it'd be great to be able to take a picture of that, to be able to take home, show on your computer, email it to people, and so forth. And that's what's called a screenshot. And it's very simple to do once you understand how to do it. And there are at least 4 different ways in which you can take screenshots that I'll show you in this video. Another reason why you might want to take a screenshot is if you ever have any connection problems or setup issues or difficulties that you want to be able to show to someone else who may be more knowledgeable, it's always a lot easier for them to diagnose what is wrong with your particular setup or menu selections and what is going on with your display if they can actually see a screenshot in real life of exactly what you're seeing. It's very hard when people say, oh, I have a problem, all I see are lines across my screen. Well, I have no idea what that means. So if I had a screenshot of the image that they're looking at, I could most likely diagnose it quickly and say, oh, you have the wrong sonar selected on your HDS unit. So it's a great thing to do, learning how to take screenshots. Now, the first and way that works with all of the HDS series, not just the lives, is to press 2 buttons at the same time. And by doing that simultaneously, it'll take an instant picture of what's on the screen. And the way you do that is to press the power button and the pages button at exactly the same time. And when I do that, you'll see on the bottom of the screen where it'll say screenshot captured. Okay, I'm pressing both at the same time, and right there it says screen captured across the bottom. So that's the easiest and simplest way to do it. Well, maybe not the simplest, but that's the way that'll work on all of the HDS series, even the Gen 2s, 3s, and so forth. Carbons, that works on all of them. Now, another way that works really well is to use these hotkeys on the HDS Live series. One of the benefits of a Live series is that you have these 4 hotkeys on the front of the unit, which are not there on the older ones. And you can program these. So I'll show you quickly, easily, how it is to program it, and then we'll take a screenshot after I've programmed it. I'm going to program the bottom button to take screenshots. So just press the button when the unit is on, and you get a menu. And this is the bottom button, second to the bottom, second button, and the first button in order. And there's a drop-down menu, and if you press please select, then you get a list of all the different things that button can do. I'm going to change it right now, except for waypoints. I'm going to change it to capture screenshot, and then save. And that's it. Now this button is programmed so that anytime I press it, I will capture a screenshot. So let's go ahead and do that now and watch down at the bottom and you'll see that again. Pressing it, there, screen capture. So now I captured the image again that is on my display just by pressing 1 button now instead of pressing 2 at the same time. Another way that you can do it is to program the buttons on your ghost trolling motor. There are 3 programmable buttons on the ghost trolling motor, and you can program those with your HDS Live unit running the current software. You can program those as well. 20.0 is the current software. You can program those buttons to also capture a screenshot. So you don't even have to bend down and touch a button. You can just tap a button with your foot, and that will capture a screenshot automatically. Now, what's the last way? The last way is by using one of Lowrance's remote controls. This is a remote for this unit, not for the trolling motor. This is the LR-1, which allows me to control this from a remote control. And I've programmed the buttons on here just like I programmed the hotkey buttons. And if I press button number 1 on here, it'll take a screenshot also. So let's take a look now. Look down here, and I'll press the button right now. And you see it says screen captured, screenshot, and it gives a number. So those are 4 different ways that you can capture screenshots. You can do whichever one is most comfortable for you. It'll make your fishing a lot more enjoyable, and it'll really help you learn more about your units and get help from others. You know, it's really nice when you go back to your home computer and you load the screenshot into your home computer and you can see it on your big screen or on your TV screen if you have an HDI connection to your TV screen. You can see a lot of detail that you won't see on a smaller screen, and so I do this a lot of times. So let's show you how you go about taking those screenshots that you just saved and transferring them to your home computer. And it's pretty simple. Basically, if you go into your menu, first press the Pages key, go down to Storage, and I've got a memory card on the bottom slot, and first of all, and you can see I got one in the top and the bottom. But let's go to My Files first. This is built onto the hard drive of this unit. And under My Files, you have different choices, and one of the folders is Screenshots. So if you press the Screenshots folder, now you'll see underneath it all the different screenshots that I've taken. The last 4 that I took were the bottom 4, and let's look at one of those. Just touch it, and it'll come up here, and you can press View, and you can see that's the image that I took when I pressed the screenshot button. You can cancel back out of it just by touching the screen again. Let me show you a couple screenshots that I took on the lake. Let's go take this one and view. And here's a screenshot of some scaffolding. I know it's hard to see in this lighting. On your home computer, it shows up real clear. These are steel scaffolding that fell into Lake Washington near Seattle. And you can see on regular sonar, it just looks like a big blob. But when you look on downscan, you can clearly see all the cross beams, and the same thing on side scan. So that's what you're capturing with a screenshot. Now to transfer it, the best way to do that is to press whichever screenshot you want. And then down here, you can name it, set it as a wallpaper, or copy it, or delete it, or view it. I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to copy it to the memory card on the bottom, and then I'm going to touch OK. That's the important step. I've just saved that screenshot image to my SD card that's in the bottom slot of this unit, and so now I have that screenshot captured on here. I can put this into my computer and I can view it. It's a .png, Papa November Golf .png file. So the file that ends in .png are screenshot files, and they come up on your computer just like a JPEG image does. Very nice and clear and easy to see, easy to share with your friends. You can email it to your friends, and that's basically it. So now you know. There are 4 ways to save screenshots on your HDS units, and this is Marc Marcantonio. Hope that you enjoyed the video. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I appreciate it. Ciao.